The Earth is divided into layers moving from the surface to the center or core. The outermost layer is called the crust, which is mostly composed of the elements oxygen and silicon. There are two different types of crust called continental and oceanic. Continental crust is thicker, averaging between 40 and 70 kilometers thick, and is less dense than oceanic crust, which averages between 7 and 10 kilometers thick. Another difference between the two types of crust is that continental crust is generally felsic in composition, while oceanic crust is considered mafic. The crustal layer essentially floats atop the layer below it, which is called the mantle. These two layers are separated by what is called the moho, which represents a discontinuity between the layers. The mantle is approximately 2,900 kilometers thick and is heterogeneous throughout, containing both rock and melted material. Beneath this is the 2,266 kilometer thick outer core, which has a liquid iron and nickel composition, which is known from the study of earthquake waves, as secondary waves cannot travel through liquids and do not travel through this layer. The innermost part of the Earth is called the inner core, which is a solid ball with a radius of approximately 1,220 kilometers, composed of nickel and iron. Aside from these layers, which are generally defined by composition or state of matter, there are two terms used to describe other layers or units that are not as easily defined. The lithosphere is considered to be the crust and the uppermost layer of the mantle. The lithosphere is broken up into pieces called tectonic plates that move around and determine the shape of the continents. Below this is the asthenosphere, which is a layer of material that acts plastically, meaning it is a solid that is capable of moving and deforming. This is what allows the lithospheric or tectonic plates to move and allows for plate tectonics.